afternoon, guys, and happy Friday to all of your sunshiny faces. Guys, I've got a Walgreens haul for you guys. And not at all my fault. It looks like the cashier possibly, I couldn't figure this out until I finally got home, and I was like, why is that thing costing like 50 cents, almost more than it was supposed to? And I think the cashier actually didn't end up scanning one of the, either the shampoo or the conditioner or something like that. And so it, like, honestly too, I don't know why at this Walgreens they didn't have any of the like little bag thingies, you know, where you can just put the stuff in the bag and like bag the stuff. All the bags were individual, so like I think maybe he ended up like getting mixed up or something like that, and like stuff that he didn't scan, maybe he thought he did, because one of them, like I said, did. But I was watching and like it looked like everything got scanned, so like I have no clue. So, or like if he ended up maybe canceling it out for some reason, because then he was doing something on the computer. The other thing too is that I didn't realize this until actually I was in the store. One of the rewards I was supposed to get back was not Walgreens cash reward, it was actually $5 register reward, and I didn't get that back because, like I said, I don't know, we were sort of all like, he was like trying to bag the stuff. Like I said, they had a really weird bagging setup, and I feel like that's what caused this whole problem maybe to begin with, because then my dad gave him the money and like left it on the counter, and it almost got lost in all the stuff that was on the counter already, and he was trying to put in the bags too. And so then like at the very end he like went to go give me the receipt, and I think that he didn't end up giving me the reward because I should have still gotten that back, even though one of the items didn't scan. So I'll explain to you guys. My net cost should have been $7.50. Or like $1.50, I guess, sort of. Figuring like last week I figured in that $3.50 I would have gotten back. This week I figured in just $3.50 of it as well, but I should have gotten $13.50 back in total in rewards, and I didn't because I ended up using rewards, and so that took my subtotal down because one of the items, like I said, looked like it was possibly not scanned. So I'm frustrated, guys, because like, you know, it doesn't, like, that happened to me I think twice now at Walgreens, and both times it's been like a shampoo or conditioner or something like that that doesn't wind up like getting scanned. I don't know if the cashier voids it out or something like that, because like I said, he was doing something at the like thing, so I don't know if he thought he scanned it twice and so he like voided it out or something. I have absolutely no clue. But like I said, I ended up going over my receipts, and it was only 50 cents more than what I thought I should have paid because of the coupon, and so that's why I was like, oh, why is that still 50 cents more? And it was because I didn't buy two of the products together, that the coupon didn't take off, and the retail price of the item was 50 cents more without buying two. So anyways, guys, like I said, I am, you know, like, and the weird thing is too is that like there was no like alarm that went off when we walked out of the store or anything, which like, again, like if it wasn't scanned that should have happened. So that's why I'm almost thinking like maybe he voided it or something. I have no clue. You know, so anyways, guys, I do have a Walgreens haul in Valley Produce and Caputo's, but like I said, I'm upset that like I said also too that I didn't get the register award back either, which I actually was upset then because I don't like the way their sales like the sale ad is online now, because it doesn't, like, once I realized that when it says like in-store reward, it doesn't mean the Walgreens cash. That's when it refers to the register award, and you can't do those deals online. So when you're looking at it in the app, and they don't have a paper ad anymore, and the items like versus the online price versus in-store are not the same either. And so when you're like looking for like something that's on sale, the price online is going to be different most likely than the price in store because they're actually cheaper. So oh, guys, I'm like already sort of over Walgreens already. I just need, I feel like, one good week because last week was my fault. I am blaming myself for last week because I forgot about the Walgreens store coupons. This week, again, looks like I wasn't handed my register award, and it looks like one of the items didn't ring up. You know, that's not anything that I am in control of. That is the, you know, like I said, the cashier. And so, like I said, the entire like scenario then that I had worked out ends up not working. So I'll share with you guys what I ended up getting though. So Walgreens, which was right here, this retailed at $40.10. I paid $16.49 and saved $23.61. I used $5 in Walgreens cash and got back $7.23. So my net cost was $14.26. I should have gotten back actually like $17.20 something. Like, so at first when I saw this, you guys can see that was a Tresemme, so it looks like the shampoo rang up possibly and not the conditioner. So like if there's like the same of the item, it'll come up like this, where the Arizona's, it just says four, you know, there's 3 for $4 or whatever. So that's what I thought this was originally, and I was like, I don't understand, because it should have been, they're on sale $10 for 2, and then there was a $5 off 2 coupon, so it should have been $5 for 2 after that. So I was like, why is this coming up at $4.49? But I think that it's just the one because it doesn't have any like quantity. So that's what I'm assuming that it means, because like you can see there too, because it should say like shampoo and then a separate one should say conditioner. Like the Dove men's body wash is like 2 separate items, because they're 2 different like varieties that we bought. So versus like, again, the Arizonas or like the Doritos too, like we bought 2 of the nacho kind and then 1 of the Cool Ranch. So, and then you can see there my coupon came off, but not the one for the Tresemme. So that's what I'm, like I said, I'm thinking sort of happens possibly, from, like I said, looking over the receipts. But anyway, so like I said, that's what I should have gotten back. So my net cost for these items basically should have been $1.50. However, because I did figure the sort of like those Walgreens, like the coupons where it's like spend so much and you get Walgreens cash back, and the way those work out. So I had a the same one from last week that I used. So it was the month of February. If you spent $10 in 2 separate transactions, then you got a $7 reward back. So that's what I got back. However, my threshold was also under $25 because I used Walgreens cash, and the $5 from that didn't count. So I think that's also why I didn't get the $5 back, because I had one that was, again, $25 and you get $5 Walgreens cash back. And then there was also a deal where if you bought 3 Tresemme, Dove, and other select products, you got a $5 register reward back. Now I heard something print out when like he was like cashing out or whatever, and so I think that that was maybe the reward. I didn't see it, but I wasn't really looking. I just heard something, and I don't know if it was actually just the receipt, so I don't know if I actually got that back and he just didn't end up handing it to me. But I did buy 3 of them, it counted at least, so again, I should have gotten that back. But the way I worked this out was actually a pretty good deal because of the coupons that were available. So the deal with the Dove Men Plus Care, these are on sale for $7 each, and there's a $7 off 2 coupon. So basically though, the $7, the $14 counts you towards that $20. And then for this, these are on sale for $10 for 2, and there's a $5 off 2 coupons. So again, it's like basically half price. So again, this was going to be $14 or $24, and then with the Arnold Palmer's, I was like, I can get one, or like those as well. But then I saw the Doritos sale too. Decided to do that. The Arnold Palmer's are on sale $3 for 4, like 75 cents each, and the Doritos are on sale for $2 each when you buy 3, or $6 for 3. And normally I get those for about 8 cents cheaper sometimes at Jewel when they have that sale, because of the retail price. They're $4.79 at a retail price, and when you buy like Jewel normally has that buy 2 get 3 for free sale, so they work out to be about $1.98 or so. So sometimes a little bit cheaper, but I was like, hey, that's a great price, and we haven't gotten a deal on Doritos in a very long time. So again, I was figuring I could still do all this stuff together, use $5 worth of Walgreens cash to get my out-of-pocket still pretty cheap, and still get back a bunch of rewards in the register rewards and Walgreens cash. So anyways, those were the deals I was planning on doing. So I got up to the $25, plus pushed it a little bit more because I could use, again, if you use Walgreens cash, it will take that threshold down, which was what happened to me because I wasn't over, and I was $2 shy of getting the up to $25, which again, had that actually rang up, would have been over that price. So that's why like this has happened, like I had this happen once a very, very, very long time ago with something else I bought, and I was like, I didn't get my register award back for it, and I realized again it was that it probably didn't end up getting rung up. And I had this happen again like about last year, which was the exact same thing. Like one of the shampoos I bought, I think didn't get rung up. And again, sometimes like I didn't buy a huge ton of things, but sometimes I think too, just because it's not like, you know, a big, you know, like grocery store, when you buy more than like 2 items at Walgreens, sometimes again, the cashier sort of gets lost in all the stuff, and the way, like I said, the bagging was, that I feel like it was just like all the stuff was up there, but something didn't wind up getting scanned because maybe he thought he scanned it, or scanned it twice and realized, oh, I did, but actually didn't, and took it back off or something and voided it. I have no clue. I wasn't really paying attention because like he gave us the first bag and I was trying to put it in the cart, and then it tipped over, and so then I was like trying to pick the stuff back up, so I didn't even see what was going on behind me. And like I said, I didn't really notice that until now that we got home, and I was like, that doesn't seem right. Like what didn't end up working. And so like I said, I have no clue, but I am frustrated now. Like Walgreens has screwed it up twice that now, and you know, trying to get back into it and screwing, like I said, some of those deals up. But again, I still ended up earning back what I ended up using. I was just expecting to get more back, and I did get a slight bit more back than I ended up using anyway in Walgreens cash. But again, it didn't make my price, you know, that great of sales as to what I was going to, you know, the deals I was going to get. So I am a little bit upset about that. So like I said, I'm gonna have to just like watch the cash register apparently like a hawk from now on. But that's why it was so confusing to me, because like he like bagged, like, you know, like scanned a couple things and then gave us the bag right away, because there wasn't like enough room on there, and he didn't have like a place like to like set the stuff, because the bags were all like just flat out on the like counter, so he had to put them somewhere. Like the other Walgreens I go to, they have a little spot like right next to like the cash register where they just put the stuff in, you know, so they scan it, put the stuff in the thing. He had to put like back on there, so I don't know if, like I said, something ended up getting like mixed up in all of that. But like I said, it's rather unfortunate, and like I said, that I've screwed up now sort of 2 Walgreens deals. Anyways, guys, let me get to Valley Produce and Caputo's now. It wasn't the worst sales, and honestly, I still paid less for, like, especially probably the Doritos and the body wash, because you guys know, like, this was the biggest thing. We need men's body wash, and I almost never, ever, ever get deals on the men's, the Dove's body wash. So that's a really, really great deal if you can work it out in a really great scenario. But anyway, so like I said, this was something that we needed anyway, and I still, including pretty much everything else I got, still would have paid less for all of it than I would have gotten like at Aldi or whatever, because like the Old Spice body wash I think is $3.99 at Aldi. So I ended up paying only like twice as much more sort of for getting 2 body washes that I would pay at Aldi for all the rest of the stuff. So like I said, not the best deal, not what I was anticipating, but I guess it's not horrible. So, anyways, I'll share the other hauls with you guys. So this was what we ended up picking up at Valley Produce. We spent a little bit more. We spent $34.21 after tax. However, 2 of the items sort of, I guess, well, actually a couple of them were cheaper than what I was actually anticipating paying at Jewel this week. First off was on the Raspberries. These were unadvertised, but they were on sale for $1.99. Jewel, with the personalized just for you offer, had them on sale for $2 and had no deals on blackberries. These were the same price. They were $1.99 as the raspberries. So I ended up picking up 4 packages in total. So again, this was like $8 in and of itself, but I was planning on getting some of the raspberries anyway at Jewel. And then also too, the green onions were like, I think $1.48 or something like that. I don't know, 49 for 3 bunches, or like 50 cents sort of each. They were double that price actually with the personalized just for you at Jewel. And then also too, you guys know my saga with the Pop-Tarts. The actual Kellogg's brand ones have went up now to $3.29 I think at Aldi. These were on sale $5 for 2, which I always saw this kind of sale and was always like, this is not a better deal than what all these prices. I was like, so I'm not gonna, you know, get them. They were between sometimes $2.50 and maybe $3. They'd go fluctuate sometimes. But now that they went up even more than that, I was like, when I see this sale then at the stores, I'm just gonna go ahead and pick it up. And it was about $1 more than what the Aldi brand ones though are. But I told you guys, like, my dad and Jack especially are brand specific to liking the Kellogg's ones a lot more. But if, again, we can't really like get a deal or anything like that, they don't mind. My dad isn't hugely opposed to getting that from Aldi. So I did find this on sale cheaper, but again, it wasn't a really great sale. So anyways, I did that, and then also to the deli meat, we got about a ½ pound of the oven roasted chicken breast, which was $4.99 a pound. And then we also got a ½ pound of the Eckrich smoked turkey, which was $5.99 a pound. The Colby Jack cheese was $3.99 a pound. And then also to the Wisconsin pepper jack was $3.99 a pound as well. So those, the like advertised sort of deals for the like produce that were going on. Blueberries were on sale for $1.88. The lettuce, that was on sale for 69 cents or 68 cents, and then the same with the 3-pound bag of onions were also 68 cents. The tomatoes were on sale also 68 cents a pound, and we picked up about a little under £1.50 pound. It was 88 cents. The green bell peppers were on sale for 79 cents a pound. We got almost 2 pounds, and it was $1.54. So oh, and then also to the 5-pound bag of potatoes, those were on sale, or 8 pounds, that was on sale for $2.68. So I got a bag of those as well. And then over at Caputo's, right over here, we ended up picking up only a couple items. They didn't have a lot of sale stuff. So I picked up some of the like store brand pasta. This was on sale for 89 cents, and those are so that we can do the macaroni and cheese. And then also too, they had paper towels on sale for $3.99, and they had water on sale for $2. So I went ahead and got another 2 of these because they've had them on sale for $2.50, which is still cheaper than Aldi's price, and now they're on sale for $2. So I was like, that's awesome. That's back to what Aldi's price used to be like a long time ago. They used to be $1.99 I think for purified water. Now it's up to $2.99. So like I said, now that I can get that back at a decent price, go ahead and stock up. And then lastly, cucumber was on sale for 50 cents. So we only ended up spending $10 and 70 cents on that gift card. We still got a little over 60 bucks left on that gift card. So again, like we're only spending about $10 a week at Caputo's. We'll have that for a couple more months still, but it sort of depends again on what we end up getting. So we spent a little bit more Valley Produce out of pocket, but we didn't have to spend anything out of pocket over at Caputo's. So again, guys, Walgreens has got to get right with some of this stuff. I'm frustrated because again, like even if like the one had scanned, I still might have not, like he might have not handed me back that register award, and so I still, like, at least I would have gotten the $5 Walgreens cash. But like I said, guys, I am a little frustrated. Like, that's something that's out of my control. I can like have like hawk-like eyes and try and watch the register and stuff like that, but like sometimes I can't even do that, you know, because again, like, you know, if he's handing me a bag, what am I supposed to do? Just be like, wait, can I wait till you're done scanning everything to make sure everything goes through, or, you know, everything rings up at the right price too? Because like I haven't had that problem thankfully yet, which was a problem I was having a little bit often sort of last year, and this year I haven't had that, so that's good. But like I said, I like, you know, there's not much that I can do. I can't, again, desperately like watch everything. And then too, like, I don't know, it was just weird. Like when I asked, like, oh, can I put in the Walgreens cash, like, or, you know, get $5 off in the Walgreens cash, that's when I noticed he was doing something with the register, and I was like, is he like taking something off or putting something back on? I have no clue. Also, guys, insanely cool thing happened though while we were on our way to the stores. We were driving through this sort of like wooded area, and we saw this hawk. Like, it's funny because I said hawk eyes, and then I remembered what I was gonna tell you guys. We saw this hawk. It was like flying over, and I was like, oh, look at that. Like, we see hawks a lot, honestly, and especially now that I'm such an avid bird watcher, I definitely see hawks an awful lot. You know, and I guess I pay attention more to birds because I'm like, oh, is that a blue jay, or, you know, whatever. So we see it, and, you know, like, then a little bit further down the road, we see this other bird that was way further up, and it looked though like as big as the hawk, and I was like, what on earth is that? And it's got sort of this like white looking tail, and then all of a sudden we see it's got like a white head, and we saw a bald eagle. I cannot believe it, guys. I've never seen a real bald eagle ever anywhere. They do have a nesting grounds actually not too far away from like our area. It's maybe about like a half hour out or something like that, but I definitely did not expect to see any like around here. But it was like, my dad almost crashed the car. He was so excited. He was like drifting at one point because we were looking at the bald eagle that was flying literally like right over our car. I mean, it was way, way, way higher up than like even the tree line really was. But it was so stinking cool, and I, like I said, never saw that. And at first, like, me and my dad are both like, that's not, like, it can't be. And then as we started getting closer, we're like, oh my gosh, it is. Like, because we just saw the hawk earlier, we knew it wasn't a hawk, you know, because I could definitely identify it. And again, the size of it was huge compared to how far away it was from where we saw, like, the hawk. And it wasn't, like I said, like, hanging out near the tree, so I think it was just sort of like flying over and maybe, again, getting back to the nesting ground area or whatever. But it was sort of like drifting in the wind currents, because I was telling you guys how windy it is today, and it was, like I said, one of the coolest things ever. So like I said, I'm happy that I said that and reminded myself to tell you guys that that was such a cool thing. I sort of want to go write it down. Like, my mom keeps track in her bird book of like when we saw like a bird or whatever, and even though we didn't see it in our backyard, we saw it today, and something in our area too. It's like something I never ever thought that like we would wind up seeing. So like I said, I don't know if it maybe does have a nest maybe near here, or what it was doing all the way out here, or it got stuck, like I said, in a wind current somewhere, and it was trying to get back to where it belongs. But like I said, it was so cool. So anyways, guys, I gotta get this stuff put away. And again, like, Walgreens, I'm not insanely upset, because again, like, a lot of this stuff is cheaper than I would get at other places. But it's, again, like, when you work out something and you're so like, you know, yes, this is going to be so cheap and I worked this out so well. And again, it's something that is, you know, again, beyond your control. Like, making sure the cashier gets everything scanned perfectly and stuff like that. And they're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that. But anyways, I'm going to, like I said, get all this stuff now put away. Well, guys, I'm going to take a shower and get to bed now. I've got my jewel list ready to go for tomorrow. I was working on that. And so I was watching the Olympics, and now I'm gonna, like I said, take a shower and get to bed. So I will have a haul though for tomorrow for you guys from Jewel and Aldi. If you guys did enjoy today's vlog though, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.